Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I literally just said at the end of last stream, I'm not doing another one tonight unless something crazy big happens. Well, we've got a pretty big looking tornado on the ground here in Chicago once again. Wind gusts estimated by radar over 90 miles per hour here just to the north of Palatine. This is a big looking tornado here, okay? This is not looking good here. So anybody in this tornado warning needs to seek shelter immediately, lowest floor possible, away from windows. That includes Evanston, North Chicago, Schaumburg, Palatine, and then also the Arlington Heights area and anywhere in between. Okay, so this is a very big looking tornado. Their last few radar scans have really been showing this thing to be quite bad looking. All right, that's all I'm going to say. And then we got the confirmation from the National Weather Service because we saw weather spotters confirm tornado near Inverness and Palatine. Additional tornadoes are possible within the warning. So not only are they talking about this big tornado already on the ground, they're talking about other tornadoes being possible in this same warning. So this is a very big tornado here, but it may not be the only one. Okay, it is going to be pretty intense here over the next several minutes at least. This is the only tornado warning we have in effect at the minute, but it doesn't matter because this thing is huge and it's going right over to the north of Palatine right now. This is a very big looking tornado. Possibly strong too. Like I said, winds estimated by radar upwards of 100 miles per hour. Near the Capri Village, Hidden Creek area. I really thought I wasn't gonna go live again tonight, but here I am. Yeah, I mean, still, wind gusts over 90 miles per hour estimated by radar here. Just over the Hidden Creek area, just to the north. Cannot see a CC drop, but that's because it's in a bad area. Again, anywhere in this tornado warning, you need to be in shelter. Because not only are there tornadoes possible anywhere in this warning, there's also 70 mile per hour winds coming. This is a huge area of wind. This is our fourth tornado of the night. All of them have been in the Chicagoland area. Well, the first one was kind of out to the west, but this is not looking good.
What's so special about Tom's? What makes it more comfortable?
Again, this is a very big tornado on the ground here if you're just now tuning in. Very concerning looking. I wish we could see better the correlation coefficient drop, but it's in a very bad area. There's also quite a bit of lightning on this storm here. Again, we are just to the north of Chicago. This is a very big tornado. Waiting for this velocity update. There it is. Still got wind gusts over 90 miles an hour estimated by radar. Still a very big tornado here. Let's see here. Correlation coefficient. Still can't really see anything on it. I guess it hasn't updated yet, but yeah, this is I know I'm being kind of quiet, but this is a pretty big looking tornado here. This could be one of the bigger ones we've seen today. This is not a PDS. OMEC zones. What the heck is an OMEC zone? This is I am seeing so many things through this outbreak that I've never seen before, and I don't mean that in this is the worst outbreak I've ever seen, because it's not. It's not even close. But I mean, there's just a lot of odd elements to it. Um, okay, tornado warning shrunk. They actually downgraded it to radar indicated. So the tornado may have lifted. We'll have to wait and see this next radar update. This could be a very short stream. Because I am very tired of being live. I only went live because I thought this was going to be a very big situation. And it was for a few minutes, but looks like it's already lifted, possibly. We're going to have to wait and see for this radar update. But the National Weather Service has downgraded it to radar indicated. Not PDS. I was just checking. So the tornado may have lifted, but there is still a very intense pocket of 90 plus mile per hour winds here just above the surface south of Vernon Hills. So even if there's not a tornado on the ground, it's best to just stay in shelter at this point. Also, I mean, you're still in a tornado warning. This thing could drop back down at any second here. Yeah, I mean, there's still a big pocket of 90 mile per hour plus winds that just passed Long Grove and Vernon Hills, right between. We've got the severe thunderstorm warning for basically all of Chicagoland, the massive one, and then we've got two up here near Rockford. Again, this is your pocket of very high winds. So seek shelter here in this warning. Apparently there's some report of hail in Beloit. That's up in Wisconsin. Got a new special weather statement for that. So there's half-inch hail in the Beloit area. Yeah, again though, even if there's not a tornado on the ground anymore, this is a very big pocket of high winds. It's not 90 plus miles per hour on surface level, but just a little bit off the ground it is. Now it's even a little bit higher. And actually the rotation's spinning back up quite a bit, so we could see our tornado drop here again. This is a very bad situation to be in here. Gotta hope the tornado sirens are going off here in North Chicago. Vernon Hills, Lake Forest, Highland Park, that whole area. You have got to be in your safe spot. This could be about to drop back down, and if it does, very intense possibilities here. This is probably one of the strongest tornadoes we've seen today. And again, even if it's not dropping back down, this is a pocket of 90 plus mile per hour winds just a little bit off the surface. Surface winds probably at about 70 miles per hour, so it's best just to stay in your safe place. But I really think this is trying to drop back down. And once it reaches the lake here, it will turn into a water spout. So this is definitely a pretty bad situation to be in if you are here in this warning. Again, I don't want to scare anybody. If you're in your safe place, that's the best thing you can do. But I'm trying to really hammer it home here. You've got to seek shelter. Okay, so maybe the rotation's not tightening back up here. But still, again, there's a pocket of nearly 90-mile-per-hour winds, just a little bit off the surface. Gonna want to seek shelter for that reason alone. And this could still be trying to wrap back up here. Don't have a CC drop, but let's get an update here on our storm near Rockford. It's not looking tornadic, but yeah, I mean it's kind of looking like it's weakening out, but it's also just moving off to the northeast here. So like Whitewater, you could be looking at a strong storm coming your way, but overall nothing too concerning. And as quickly as these showers turn into tornadoes, those tornadoes can turn just as quickly back into showers. So what I'm trying to say is this strong storm, it's leaving the super favorable environment, and it could just turn back into some showers. I mean, it's definitely a storm right now, but I'm saying it could turn back into some showers. Yeah, again, though, winds nearly 90 miles per hour, just a little bit off the surface. Seek shelter immediately if you are in this tornado warning or in this severe thunderstorm warning in Chicagoland. Just passed through Naperville. Probably going to get some bad damaging wind reports out of Naperville. It's a pretty big area. Same thing with Schaumburg. Palatine. Palatine was the area that had that tornado, so we're going to see what happens there. It's going to be the best area to see tornado damage. Or one of the better areas, I should say. We are starting to see a little bit of a pickup maybe down here to the south, like southern Illinois, southern Indiana. Maybe some showers that could turn into some storms in like the next hour. But I mean, at the minute, you see it's nothing too concerning. It's really just some showers here. We've also got a cluster down here near Vandalia. But any one of these showers does have the potential to turn into storms, so just keep that in mind. But right now, I don't think they're that concerning. But I think soon, there could be some ingredients in place that favor storms. So, we'll see what happens with that. Again, pocket of 85 plus mile per hour winds, just a little bit off the surface. You want to stay in shelter here. Do not think there's a tornado on the ground, though. One of our severe warnings got removed near Rockford. Only got 2 severe warnings left, 1 tornado warning. It's gonna be right as the northern outbreak's calming down that the southern outbreak starts. That's definitely gonna be the case. Because, I think by 9 p.m., these storms up here, they're not going to be completely done, but they're going to be weakening, right? I think in an hour, though, that's when these storms down here to the south are really going to start to pick up. And, even if you're not in the enhanced risk down here, I think even the slight risk is going to have the potential to see some dangerous storms down to the south. So that yellow area is not a safe zone. Well, stay tuned into your local National Weather Service tonight. Have a way to receive alerts on hand. Obviously, it's a weeknight, so you got to go to sleep at some point. You got work in the morning, maybe some school in the morning or something. But I would recommend having a way to receive alerts on hand. A NOAA weather radio is phenomenal. It's the best way to receive weather alerts. If you have an app on your phone, maybe put your phone close to you so you can hear it and it'll wake you up. Tornado sirens, you don't want to rely on because sometimes they don't activate them at all for tornadoes, and sometimes they activate them too late. So, not a great, reliable source. So, just have some way to receive weather alerts, basically, is what I'm saying. And make sure that it's something that, even though it will be annoying, it's going to have to wake you up if you want it to work. Again, pocket of nearly 90 mile per hour winds here. Just a little bit off the surface, heading for the Lake Forest Highland Park area. Seek shelter. But yeah, I will not be able to go live for any of the southern storms because they're gonna fire up way too late. But even like early into the morning hours tomorrow, I mean, we could be looking at some storms in southwestern Ohio. Um, looks like these showers may be starting to pick up a little bit. Maybe some potential for a rumble of thunder or two in there. But yeah, at the minute, we're really watching this storm that's ongoing. We know it's here. This is some massive hail once again. Really, the worst of the hail was during my first stream. Yeah, I want to see this play out here. I want to make sure we don't see another strong tornado drop and I end stream and then I have to start up again. Already a little ridiculous to have 4 streams for one event. I don't want to have 5. Velocity update still winds nearly 90 miles per hour, just a little bit above the surface here in North Chicago. Seek shelter immediately. This is a very dangerous storm here with heavy tornadic potential as well, and the potential for some large to very large hail. Actually, the hail is not too bad up there towards Waukegan, but it's still notable, noteworthy. This is a very impressive hail core just now going through Bolingbrook. I think this is a very big hailstorm here. It's like a little L shape. Again, if you're just now tuning in, we are looking at severe weather outbreak / tornado outbreak ongoing here. Right now we have 1 tornado warning for the North Chicago area. This is producing some very dangerous damaging wind gusts here that could wrap up and cause a tornado. We had a strong tornado on the ground just a minute ago with this. But if these greens and these yellows start to touch again, that's how we know that the tornado's wrapping back up. But at the minute, they're just very dangerous wind gusts to look out for, even though they're not necessarily producing a tornado right now. Again, once this goes onto the lake, by the time it crosses back over into Michigan, probably not going to be quite as strong. We do have the slight risk in Michigan and an enhanced risk in the southwest corner, but I don't think these storms are going to last that long after they cross over the lake. So yeah, that is what we are dealing with right now. We've got a ton of lightning activity. All the lightning strikes you see on your screen, they happen within the last 5 minutes. This is a very lightning-heavy storm here. Let's go ahead and see the, yeah, still upwards of 90 miles an hour near Kennedy in Illinois, in the Chicagoland area. Let's take a look at our developing shower down to the south here. It's in a bit of a radar hole. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just some showers, but again, within the next 30 minutes to an hour, it's got that potential to build up because the environment is very favorable for storm production. So yeah, very big pocket of high winds here. A little surprised this severe thunderstorm warning's in effect here still for the North Rockford area. This is definitely not quite as impressive as a storm as it was at one point. Got some blizzard warnings in Eastern California. Had 2 sets of blizzard warnings in effect today. My goodness. 5 to 10 feet of snow? That is ridiculous, dude. That's gonna be like one of the heaviest snows we've had all year. I know it's above 5,000 feet, so like the peak mountain tops, but still, 5 to 10 feet of snow? Are you kidding me? That is crazy. 65-mile-an-hour winds to go along with that. I can see some avalanche conditions forming. I have to do a video on that tomorrow. Probably not going to do a video tonight. I've done 4 live streams. I think I should get some slack cut. Again, winds 85 to 90 miles per hour, just a little bit above the surface here in the North Chicago area. So seek shelter if you're not already in shelter. Dude, look at how much lightning has struck just in the last 5 minutes alone. It's very intense just southwest of Evanston. Let's take a look at our developing showers. Still just shower activity, it looks like, down here. But again, these could fire up into storms, okay? So, gonna want to watch out here. I'm not saying that they're gonna fire up storms for you guys, but once they move to the east, areas like Terre Haute could see some storms. Yeah, these winds are starting to move onto the lake here, but still 85 to 90 miles per hour around the Lake Forest, Lake Bluff, North Chicago area. May start to see some water spout activity soon, which will be interesting. Again, very surprised this severe warning just to the north of Rockford has not been removed. To me, there's nothing impressive about this storm, and it's not even like they got a report of something. It's radar indicated. But, I mean, not that concerning, I wouldn't say. It's just your average storm. So again, heavy band of rain and damaging winds towards North Chicago. So maybe some hail. Bolingbrook just got a heck ton of hail, probably. And, at the minute, I think once this tornado warning expires, for the first time in a while, we're not looking at anything tornadic for a little bit. But again, as soon as those southern showers turn into southern storms, they pop off, and then we have some new storms to deal with. So that's why we're watching this cluster of showers here down in eastern Illinois. And maybe even some showers down here in northwest Kentucky could be storm makers here. Mayfield, Murray. Now, they just look like showers, but these could turn into T-storms. Okay, I'm not even going to finish the word T-storms there because that's going to take me forever to write, and I was doing terrible. I'm really bad at drawing on computer. I'm just really bad at drawing, period. I've never been an artistic person. Looks like they've extended I think they made it last for longer here, the tornado warning. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I think I'm just going crazy. But the tornadic threat is really over for you guys. Maybe if you're right along the coast of the lake here. Does that make sense? Coast of the lake? I don't know. But maybe stay in shelter there. But other than that, I mean, you're pretty much good to go in the Waukegan area. I was going to say Waukegan, but instead I said Co. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream. Hopefully it for today, but I said that last time too, and here we are. So if something pops back up again, obviously I'll be here. But for now, I'm gonna hop off stream. So thank you all for tuning in. See you all in the next one. Peace.